Welcome to my channel. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to do a what I eat in a day. I'm going to show you all what I eat in a day. This is me, Linda, in the future, because this is a pre-recorded. The clips that you all are going to see are pre-recorded, but it is the same day, but still pre-recorded. So I'm going to actually just show y'all what I'm eating. I'm going to be talking and letting y'all know what I'm eating, what I'm putting in the food, and how I'm preparing the food or whatever. So if you like vlogs, if you like what I eat in a day, if you like grocery hauls, you may as well hit the subscribe button and join the family. Why not? Okay? So I'm not going to talk y'all head off. We're going to go ahead and move right on along into this what I eat in a day. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you have any advice, leave them in the comments as well. Because your girl is open to any advice she can get. Thank you. Okay? So let's move right on along into the video. So for breakfast, I decided to make some egg bites, something light, not too heavy, because y'all know I already had my smoothie in it. Depending on what I put in it, if I put walnuts or cashews or pistachios, yeah. So with the egg bites, I like to put my vegetables in there. So I added some peppers, some onions, some mushrooms, some of this Trader Joe's seasoning, which by the way is pretty good. Check it out. Some smoked paprika, some garlic powder, some Himalayan pink salt, and some black pepper. Then I added spinach. I just chopped it up a little bit. Do y'all leave the stems on y'all spinach, or do you all just break those off? I usually just leave mine on. But anywho, I decided to add some spinach to that. I also added some diced tomatoes, just a little to give it that, y'all know, that little twang. If you know, you know. Just a little bit of milk, some feta cheese, and some shredded cheese. Now, when I made these last time, I did not add tomatoes. I did not add any mushrooms or the shredded cheese, and it was bland. It was really, really bland. I only had the peppers, the onions, the spinach, the feta, and the spices. So I added some tomatoes and some mushrooms to pick it up a little, to pick it up a notch. And I just baked these in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And I decided to have these with some golden kiwi. Y'all, these egg bites were so good because last time I just used feta cheese and spinach and of course the peppers and the onions. But the tomatoes it just took it to a whole different level. The tomatoes, the mushrooms, the shredded cheese. But cheese is one of those things that I need to eliminate 100% from my diet. Eggs are one of those things that I need to eliminate 100% from my diet. But we're here. This is where we are. This is where we are. I'm just showing y'all what I ate on that day. And y'all probably gonna see more eggs. Y'all probably gonna see more cheese. But anywho, let's move on into the lunch. Well, for lunch, I decided on some tuna. And I made me some tortilla chips to go with it. I like the tortilla chips better when I make them at home because they just taste so good. I just buy the tortillas and I cut them up in little triangles. And for the tuna, I added peppers and onions. I used to add onions and relish, but I don't typically care for the relish in my tuna anymore. If you haven't had any green peppers in your tuna, try it. Try it. Do not sleep on the green peppers in your tuna. It's good. So I just chopped them up really, really small with some onions. Then I added some black pepper, no salt because of course the canned tuna already has enough sodium in it, garlic powder, onion powder, lemon pepper, and mayo. And then I just placed it in the fridge for a while I fried up my tortilla chips. And again, yes, I fried the tortilla chips. So to fry the tortilla chips, I just use a little bit of canola oil. Just a little bit, y'all. It's not even a lot of oil in the pan. I just put the tuna on a bed of spinach and kale mix, which I always do when I eat the tuna. So whatever I don't eat with the crackers, I just eat it with the spinach and kale mix. Anywho, lunch was amazing. It was amazing. I just started making my own tortilla chips or pita chips, whatever you want to call it. It's the same thing, but they're so good. I love them. The only thing I need to do is pop them in the oven and stop frying them, okay? But they taste so good fried, y'all. I'm not even gonna tell a lie. They so good fried. But we'll get there. So let's move right on along into dinner. And let's see what your girl is cooking for dinner. Some salmon. Now I would usually pick up the plain salmon, but I decided on the marinated salmon. When I saw this salmon, I said I'm gonna go ahead and try it. So I rinsed the salmon real good. Rinse your salmon, even though it has all the seasonings and the spices on there. Trust me when I say you, the flavor has penetrated the salmon. Plus, you don't know where that salmon been. You don't know who been handling it. They could have dropped it on the floor and then added the spices to it. Y'all already know. Trust me. But anywho, I cut the salmon into little bite sizes because I'm going to be making salmon bites. I added my seasonings. I added my garlic powder, my onion powder, my lemon pepper, black pepper, pink salt, brown sugar. I promise the brown sugar makes the salmon taste so flavorful. I also added smoked paprika to give it that smoky flavor and also adds to the sweetness. So you got the brown sugar and then you have that smoked paprika and you got you some good old salmon, I'm just saying. I decided to pair the salmon with some green beans and some jasmine rice. Now for the green beans, I added a little bit of sweet peppers, a little sea salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some black pepper, and some lemon pepper. I could have baked them, but I fried it. Well, I'm not gonna say fried. I kind of like did a little sauteed. I just sauteed the salmon, okay? That sounds a little better than fried, okay? Anywho, for my rice, I pre-cooked it the day before, put it in the fridge, and then I actually just sauteed it in a little bit of onions, added some spices to it. Then I just added a little bit of this honey Dijon vinaigrette over the salmon. And it was so good. And when I tell y'all the dinner was so good, it was so good. The salmon was awesome. Like I said, that was my first time buying marinated salmon. I usually buy plain salmon and just season it even though I still seasoned it myself. But you can taste all of those flavors of that marinade in the salmon, in addition to what I put on the salmon. So it was so good, y'all. I wound up taking the rest for lunch. It was so, so, so good, y'all. It was amazing. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, what I eat in a day. Again, I'm going to be bringing you all more of these videos. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget, if you're new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when I do upload a new video, okay? So I'm about to bring this video to an end. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you all in my next video, okay?